Okay, so I think that these nice colorful boxes over here have kept us good company over the last few videos, but regrettably it is now time to say goodbye to them. So we are going to slowly replace them with some more interesting widgets. And so to start off, we're going to add a new widget called text. As the name implies, text can be used to add text labels to the app. And so what we want to do is remove the first orange box and add a new text that says sign in. So let's delete this container and add a new text instead. Now the text that we want to show will say sign in. And if we save and reload, we can see that, yeah, the text appears. It is slightly small and it is on the left over here. So what we want to change now is the horizontal positioning on the text as well as its size. So let's take care of that. So for the alignment, there is a property which is called text align, and that is text align, and we can set it to center. If we reload, we can see that now the text is centered in the middle, which is what we want. Now, in order to change the size of the text, we need to use a property which is called style. So if I type that in, it takes an object which is of type text style. And text style is something that has a number of different properties. So for now, we are interested in the font size, and we can set this to something big, for example, 32, like this. And if we save, we can see that the text is definitely become bigger. And I would also like the font weight to be a little bit bolder. So to do that, I can use a property which is called font weight, and I can set it to font weight dot bold, for example. And as we can see, the thickness of the text has now increased. I find that this maybe is still a little bit too thick for my taste, so I'm going to tab through font weight and just look at the documentation. And it says that it's the thickness of the glyphs using to draw the text, and it also shows me a set of values that go from 100 all the way to 900, and these are what we can use to have more fine-grained control over how thick we want the text to be. So bold is actually defined to be weight 700, and maybe in my case I want something more like semi-bold, so that is weight 600. So I'm going to choose this, and if I go back to my page, I'm going to pass that in, and when I save, I can see that the thickness has slightly reduced. Okay, so this looks good. One thing that I want to say is that TextStyle has a number of interesting properties that you can use to tweak the way text widgets look in your app. So if you want, you can pause the video and spend some time learning more about TextStyle and all its properties. Alright, so I'm happy with this text and we can continue on the next video.